welcome, welcome, welcome. Janita Stanton does not have a voice today.
From all that partying?
No, she's been working hard this weekend.
Oh, okay. How many open? You had a few open houses, right?
Yeah.
On that flip over there?
Yeah. The one, I had 50 people through both like open houses. I've been talking for like 48 hours straight.
Oh, yeah. It kept you running, huh?
Talking to people, answering phone calls, long-winded conversations. I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, you sound like you was performing at a concert or something.
I know.
Right.
Like you was doing backup for Catch P.
Right.
Let's go. So what y'all got going on out here in the real estate world?
Everything.
All right, cool.
I'm out here trying to be like Dave Brown.
We got a few properties to evaluate.
Yeah, I sent I sent one in Pontiac. The other one that I sent, if you got a different one, I'd rather do a different one than the second one.
All right, let's see what we got. You got one in Clinton Township, right?
Yeah, that one. That's like an apartment. I don't care if we do it, but I don't really like it.
Oh, okay. I got one too. It's a real nice deal. It's listed on the MLS. I'm trying to see if the numbers make a lot of sense. I just don't know how much work is needed, but you almost can't go wrong with it. So we'll look into that one. Let's look into your first one first. This one in Pontiac. Let me share my screen.
What up, though? E. Cook, the realtor.
Hey.
All right, let me see what we got here.
I think I'm staying in the house tomorrow. If his voice sounds like this. For all my cars are shocking.
All right, so this is the property. This look familiar. Did we do something like this one before?
I don't know. This one came from that same wholesale person.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So this on North Astor. A great investment opportunity. Okay. They saying the ARV is 133 to 137. They asking 74.9. And
stop sharing.
I don't know. The 74.9 just sound off to me right now without even looking at it, but we'll see. It's 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Or it do have a full basement, but a carport. You gonna run the comps for it, Shaka?
Yep.
I think they might be on. That might be accurate.
What?
The 133, 137.
If it is, then it's not a good deal because they're not. I mean, we only got 11,500 to play with for a flip.
Well, I'm gonna pull the comps up while you not the comps, but the photos.
Yeah, I want to see. I already got the comps pulled up. I just want to see. I see why they're saying 130. No, I don't. 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom. Actually, shit, they might be low.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I don't know the area, but from what I know about the area, them houses when they flip in certain areas of Pontiac, they kind of fly off the market pretty quick.
So I do know this area. It's like a for real pocket.
All right. So it's 74.9. What's the most you would put into this property?
$11,000.
All right.
So that's why it don't sound like at the 133.
Yeah, this might be a good buy and hold though for rental. If you can get in there under 100,000, I don't know what the rental rates are up there. You think you can get 12 to 1,300 up there?
Definitely.
Okay, so this might be a better buy and hold, but I don't know about a flip. Yeah, this kitchen is
they think like a full remodel.
Yeah,
but not. I mean, I guess you don't have to. It's cosmetic, but it's a full remodel.
Yeah, it really seemed like mostly the kitchen. I haven't seen a bathroom or basement yet, so let's see what that looks like.
That was the living room. Look at that.
It's no damage so far, though. I mean, just the kitchen, just shabby.
That's all the photos they got?
No, I'm still going through them. Yeah, redo your bathroom, the tile and stuff coming off the wall in the shower. So that's probably all. And this probably got wet, so that's probably rotted. Yeah, you can see the rot down here. So you gotta gut that bathroom, redo the kitchen. There go your 11,000 right there, Shaka. That's
11,000 in the kitchen. It's already gone.
Yeah. But the rest of the house not bad. It just really depends on how the roof is. It might, like I said, it might be a good buy and hold. I don't see it as a flip though, unless your comps say like 150 or better. What's going on in this basement? There's a lot of stuff down there. I wonder if it flooded or something before. It don't really look like it. Yeah, they probably had some flooding in this basement before. The tiles broken up. Yeah.
I'm tell you right now. Well, we're gonna go look at the ARV. I think it might be a little low.
Evaluation. Hey, I'm about to jump off here for a second. I gotta make a call. But
All
we
right.
might need to evaluate something. Hold on.
All right. This definitely flooded though at some point in time. Yep.
All right. Let me see the comps they came up with, Reg.
So they came up. Let me go back here. So they came up with these the comps they got. They got Michigan, Midland, Shirley. And these are from 03, so these are within the past 3 months. That's so.
Shirley ain't no comp.
Well, pull your screen up. Let's see what you got.
AB a comp. Michigan, it's hard to say.
14 days on the market, 183 days, and 95 days. All right, let me know when you're ready to share your. Well, you can share your screen. Just let me know.
There it is. So I went back the full year.
All right.
And out of these houses, I think these last two are actual comps. How many square feet was that one?
This one says just over 1,059 square feet.
So I feel like this one is a real comp.
Yeah, that's a huge difference from the one we had. So you talking about, you said a full remodel. And then we got to address that basement. So it's either storm drain, a line down there is probably cracked.
Yep.
What's that gonna run? About 4,000?
Nah, shit, about 8,000 to 10,000. Unless you're doing it for yourself, yeah.
But it depends on how far back you got to go out, right?
Yeah, but a typical dig job, I don't know nobody doing no dig jobs for 4,000. I wouldn't trust them if they were doing my dig job for 4,000.
Oh, okay. All right, so 8
you got one done that cheap?
You got the kitchen, you got the and that's assuming that's what the issue is. The way it looked, it probably was just flooded for a minute. But you said 8 to 10 on the, and then how much for the kitchen and the bath?
Let's say let's go cheap in and say 17.5 on the kitchen, and let's say 75 for the bathroom. Let's say
all right.
Let's say 6,000 and 15,000. So 21 plus 8, 29 plus it's gonna be more.
So you already 104,000 in.
Yeah.
on this property, and at the high end, you saying 137 is what they saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not enough room in it for a flip for me.
I think it's a $40,000 rehab in there. They would have to come drastically down.
Yeah, so you have to be picking this house up for what, about 50?
Yep. 40.
50 foot, yeah. Then it'll make sense as a flip, but
145. Even if I went, let's go 140 on the high end, because you completely remodeled it. So I could go 91 all in if I'm spending 40 on the rehab. Yeah. 50 is the high end.
all right.
And then on the for me, even though Pontiac is considered a suburb, so you could go with the 1%. I think you would be all day in the 1%, you would be over there. I think you would be at like 1.2, 1.3%. So it's a potential on the buy and hold.
All right.
Just too far for me though.
Yeah, it's too. I think the buy and hold probably gonna be the best strategy for that property. I don't really like it as a fix and flip.
You said you got a dig job done for 4,000 before, Reg?
You said what?
You got a dig job done for 4,000?
That was a while ago. That was
like 20 years ago?
8 no, not 20 years ago.
8 years ago?
8 years ago, yeah.
Okay.
But we didn't have to dig that far. The lot wasn't that large.
So you had to go all the way back to the tap?
Nah.
Was it in Detroit?
Yeah, it was in Detroit.
Oh.
Yeah, this was 2019 or something like that. Yep. So no deal on the flip for this one, but it's a good so you said it's a good buy and hold probably?
Potentially. Yeah.
All right.
Depending on which your I don't know where you need to be. If you're at the 1% in there, then it's definitely a good buy and hold.
Yeah, you need to be getting about 1,200 without seeing the taxes and everything.
Yeah,
you need
get
to be
that
somewhere about 1,200 a month.
You probably be able to get like 14, 15 over there.
All right. All right, so let's pull up our next property here. Let me share my screen. What's going on in the market? Y'all seeing stuff picking up?
Oh, E. Cook said he got a dig job going on for 6 stacks. How, Elijah? How far out is the break? They digging outside?
Yeah, they probably that's what I'm saying. I seen them cheaper than 8,000.
Hey, I want to hear a little bit more about it.
You calling a commercial contractor or a local plumber?
No, a commercial contractor, you spending 15.
Yeah.
How far is the break, Elijah? You know how far the break is?
So when he come up, I'm gonna put this house on the screen real quick so we can evaluate it. All right, so this property is on Asbury Park, 19914. They asking 54,000 for it. They saying the ARV is 100,000.
89.99.
On it, and this one is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. They don't have the square footage listed, but it's probably like about just over 1,000 square feet or something, I would think. This one not really in bad shape. I think this is probably going to be a buy and hold too. I don't, but I think the value might be a little bit higher than 100,000. We'll see when Shaka pull the comps up. The bathroom not that bad. It needs some touching up around the bathtub and everything. I don't know the quality of work that was done here.
This a buy for me. Which can you rent it out for?
Over here,
yeah.
Maybe about 1,100.
I see less than 10,000 in rehab. But we ain't see the kitchen in the bathroom. Yep, I say less than 10,000 in rehab.
Would you replace for this kitchen? You gonna replace that countertop?
No. What's wrong with it? Let me see. Go to it.
This is the best photo they got.
Oh, no. I ain't
Yeah.
replacing nothing.
They got a different. Oh, there it go, right there.
No, I ain't replacing that.
Oh no, it don't look too bad. What about the tile on the wall?
Everything's staying.
All right.
I'm gonna go in there and do some touch-up paint and some carpet.
All right. Yeah, all of that got to be done. Let's see what the basement don't look bad. Yeah, this is not a bad deal for 54. Still got your furnace and everything in there. Let me see what that block looked like.
18914 Asbury.
Yeah. Let me know when you got the comps ready.
All right.
I'm just gonna show this block real quick. So yeah, this is the block right here. It ain't too bad. Got your brick area. This block is decent. I think when you get down here, it's when it get a little. Yeah,
Oh,
this
that's over there by your this kind of over there by your house, by Murray Hill.
Yeah.
Go. I got it.
That's right down the street from the attorney lady house.
The attorney lady.
He know it's a friend of his.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for real? Her house over there?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see what comps you got.
Oh, my bad. Let me go back.
On that dig out, Elijah said not sure how far they had issues inside and
I want to know. So I'm gonna tell you a secret, and but actually I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll tell Elijah off out of here. But if somebody taking longer than a day to do the dig job, then you know that's another telltale sign for me. But let's go back.
Telltale sign how? Like
because it's only a 1 day job.
But what if they get there at 4:30?
Then why they started at 4:30? Who gonna have a hole open? That's dangerous. That's a 1 day job. You're supposed to start that first thing in the morning and be done by like 3 o'clock.
All right.
Where are we doing? Oh, so
Asbury Park looking at the sols for
how many
bedrooms.
How many bedrooms and bathrooms was that one?
3 bed, 1 bath. That one here. I'll pull the PRD while you're doing that.
Shoot, I don't know about that 100 because I seen this one. The reason I ain't trying to test this one is that a ranch or a bungalow that Asbury?
I think that was a ranch. Yeah, this one just under 1,000 square feet. It's like 967.
Damn, and where's 18914?
What's that? 106 for Biltmore?
But this is a nice rehab. This one of them nice boys.
Oh, they did the inside in and out. Yeah.
And this one, so I don't like using this one. I see this combo all the time. It's 2 of them they got over there. That's insane.
That almost looked like her house.
This was on HGTV.
A nicer version of it.
Or which house? Oh, girl house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really tell because that house, when I went in there, that house was pretty bad.
She had it better, I think. I've been over there last.
I don't know, y'all.
Hey, the more we do this show, I think not enough people listening. I'm stuttering and stuff because I'm frustrated. I got 2 investors. They brought some garbage. I'm like, why did y'all? They always come to us after the fact.
When
and
it's
I'm
too
like,
late.
what made y'all buy that? One guy brought he bought a land bank property over in 48205, and they about 4 months ago they stopped working on it. because they just couldn't get people to go over there and finish. And, you know, they was cheap anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, how much can I get? I want to know if I should finish it. I'm like, you almost have to finish it now.
So
But
he about to lose.
oh, they took a big L. They 30,000 into the property already. They paid 8 for it, and the comp's only showing for 50, between 55 and 60 max.
And probably only halfway done, if that, huh?
Yeah, they not gonna even be able to get they not gonna be able to get the quality of work done now at this point with their budget. But it's like, man, I would have told them never even touch that property at that price for the amount of work that was needed. What your comp say, Shaka?
Not 100,000. I don't think you got 100,000 over there.
All right.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at one more thing. I mean, they up. You can look at E-Cook. Oh, this y'all house over there. So, but y'all house is big.
Your house bigger and better.
Yeah. So they at 134, but still, how many square feet? You said the other one is 1,000.
Yeah, it's 967.
I just don't feel like Janita, you sure? I thought her house was over there, like off of closer to
It's 7 Mile in Southfield. What's that girl name?
I don't want to say her name on the.
Text it to me.
What's the highest comp you seen?
That real nice one at one. Well, I mean, this one on Billmore 18508, 897 square feet.
800. What's that? A 2-bedroom?
No, this is a 3.
So let me ask. I guess the question is, how much would you have to put into the Ashbury Park property to get it to look like these?
That looked like it was in fairly good condition. Let's go to those pictures.
But to get it to look like those, you still gonna spend like $35,000-$40,000. I wouldn't flip it.
Go, let me see it.
So they asking 54,000 for it.
Oh no, it's too high. But I still want to see it.
See what?
Oh, you ain't see the photos. Let me pull these back up for you, Janita.
Oh, E-Cook said y'all praised for over. I'm just waiting on y'all to close so I can close on my deal.
Shit, I'm waiting on it to close too. I'll tell y'all the price on the next show. We better be closed by the next show. If not, I can't say I can run up into a bank. Now I'm a Silicon Valley, that bank over there.
So look, I'm scared of the appraisals over here for that house. But even though this is a decent comp right there.
Let me show you the property, Janita, so you can see, and for the viewers that wasn't on here. So this is the house right here, right? And the current condition is not that bad. It just needs
you can clean the house up and put it back on the market for 75.
Yeah, I would buy and hold it. I wouldn't flip this house. I would buy and hold it.
I would buy it. I would clean it up. I pay $1,500 for staging.
You would hotel it,
and I would. Yep.
I would do something with this kitchen with this tile and stuff.
Yeah,
raggedy.
That's the only thing.
From the looks,
just buy that house. For, how much they asking?
54,000.
Buy that house for 45 cash and rent it for $1,100 a month.
Yeah, then it's gonna need some work around here, but I like the 54,000 for a buy and hold. I think it's worth the 54.
I still want it for 45.
Yeah, I know it's 45 to 48. 48 is my max.
You get some rims too with it.
Mm-hmm. But that's a good deal. That's a good deal for a newbie.
That's a good buy and hold, I think.
Yeah, that's a good buy and hold for anybody.
That's a good, that's a good, to me, like first time home buyer, because they can stay in the house for a few years and they move.
No, I feel like it's a good flip for a newbie. You can't mess up there. You can buy it at that price, and unless you go in there and be retarded, you can get your feet wet. You can paint. You can do what Reggie's suggesting as far as moving that tile. Even though I wouldn't, but you can do stuff like that and still sell it and still be able to make a profit. Like you can't really mess up.
All right. So it's a good buy and hold, but not necessarily a good fix and flip. Janita.
I like it either way.
All right. Shaka.
Yeah, it's definitely a buy and hold in this potential flip for somebody.
All right. Cook said good buy. I like it as a buy and hold. I don't like it so much for a flip.
Hold on. What y'all think it is so y'all seen the comps? That's what I'm worried about. The comps is like, so they saying it's only appraising at 100, even though I seen 145. Go look at my screen, Reg.
He keeps saying 145 for the area. You saying the same thing about Gilchrist?
Yeah, but Gilchrist is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom. This with
I think the 100,000 is low, but I think it's probably more about like 120, 125.
Then it's a definite flip at 120 because you can go in there.
What about the roof? We don't know the condition of the roof though.
It looked like it was straight. I mean, I know we couldn't see much from the pictures, but I didn't see like no delay.
$25,000 to put in there. I didn't see $25,000 in there that you would need to put.
All right. So if that's the case, it might make better sense as a buy and flip, but I like it as a buy and hold. The buy and flip just still a little.
Is that still available? Whose is that?
This was it won't be available after we post it.
Right. Ooh, I like that one.
This is Brendan Berry. Brendan Berry, the wholesaler from Acquisition Manager, Artesia Investment Group.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right.
If we don't have another one that we're gonna do, I got a scenario.
Go ahead.
All right. So this house is literally right next to 60 McLean. I'm gonna use 60 McLean as the address. They're asking 80 for it, but I guess it's getting ready to go into foreclosure. And so the bank is proposing that we buy the note.
Yep. How much? I guess it depends on the amount.
For 80.
For 80, right?
Right.
What's the stats of the house?
It's just like McLean. It's
the audience don't know what McLean is.
Here, I'm gonna show them. Go to my camera.
All right.
Go to mine. Oh, we ain't put no pictures up for McLean?
You already up.
Yeah, you just got to scroll. You didn't do it right. Scroll. Click on it.
Y'all didn't make the photo y'all main photo when y'all uploaded the photos.
Yeah, because this one didn't.
Just click on it.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't do no pictures on it,
bruh. Look, y'all saying click on it. I'm like, what? I am clicking on it.
Because you can. That Reggie explained it because I thought you had eventually put pictures up there.
No, there's no picture available because this one really went on the market and off the market in 2 minutes.
Oh, you should have still had some photos up there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So, but everything was updated in the house.
Actually, we might have photos. Did we take? We didn't even take photos.
Jack, I'm about to text you the address. Pull the public record on the house.
All right, so while you're doing that, I'm gonna show people the street over here so they can see what y'all are talking about. At least have an idea. So give me the scenario again. It's 80,000
for 80.
This over in Highland Park. What y'all sell McLean for? 260?
250.
250. All right.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to do shit over there again, but I would consider it. I don't want to do that house. I don't want to do no houses like that no more.
You saying you don't want to do it because it's a complete gut and rehab for that size?
It's too much. Yeah, the stuff over there just way too old. I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? That's the one negative about like them, and they too big. Them big old houses with the plaster. I mean, I wouldn't do it up like we did McLean. It would have to be done how it is. You know what I mean? I would have to renovate it, not remodel it. So basically,
so you saying you don't want to
like
Say what, Rich?
Y'all, McLean, y'all knocked down walls. Y'all kind of like redesigned that house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't put that much work into it. You would just remodel the way it is and rehab it that way. All right.
Renovate, not remodel.
That was the original plan, but for whatever reason, I mean, I guess they had like damage that couldn't be ignored.
No, it wasn't that. What actually the real thing that happened was that buyer came and brought his ass in there. Your buyer came. That was your buyer, right?
Mm-hmm.
He came and brought his ass in there and was barking out orders and then backed out the deal. And then by then it was too late.
Yeah, that's my cousin. No, Google got my cousin. All right, so y'all. So this house is 80,000. We already know the comps. Is it similar size as the one y'all had on McLean?
Yeah. Did you
so
put
basically it's a 260. What y'all got to put into it?
Did you put a public record?
No, Shaka did.
Oh, I did. I didn't. Which one was it?
I text you.
Oh, I'm on camera, man. I'm not looking at my phone.
So it's 260 is your high end comp. Y'all buying it for 80. What's the scenario with the bank?
It's just really as simple as that. It's in foreclosure and we're being offered to buy the note.
And it's the note. So it hasn't went to sheriff's sale yet, or has it?
That's what I'm thinking.
So y'all can buy the note, and then have y'all been in contact with the people, or they unresponsive? The current owner.
They're not cooperating.
All right. So y'all will have to foreclose on them, then wait out the redemption period. And the bank hasn't started the foreclosure process, or they're getting ready to start it?
Getting ready to start it.
All right. So y'all looking at 9 to 12 months. So y'all basically, to explain to the audience, if y'all do this deal, y'all gonna spend 80,000. Y'all gonna buy out the bank's interest because y'all buying a note. If they don't redeem the property, y'all got to foreclose on it, go through the process, and still do an eviction, right?
We ain't gonna do none of that. So we're gonna buy. If we were to buy that house, I would be buying it, and they would get their ass out of there one way or another. But
if you buying a note, you still got to go through the process.
Reg, I've been doing this a long time.
All right.
You tell the people the real or yes. Technically, yes, you're right. Yeah.
I mean, you can offer them cash for keys. You can do other stuff. But I'm saying that the general way.
The specs are 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2,500 square feet.
He said they gonna get their ass up.
They saying about 45,000, but it's got to be low because they talk about needs HVAC, radiators, and some copper. I'm about to forward these pictures.
How does the bank know that? Is this a bank or a private lender?
No, this is the wholesaler giving me the info.
So the problem with this is so I was worried about getting the 250 with all the updates that we did on the house that we did. I don't think that I would be comfortable going in there updating that house. I don't think we would get $250,000.
Well, they got the ARV at 175, but I remember when the appraiser called us, he said he pulled back. I mean, he wasn't. He said he wasn't aggressive. He felt like shit. It could have been more.
He definitely was aggressive.
All right. So back to the scenario. Y'all buying the note, right?
Right.
So y'all will have to go through. They have their redemption rights.
Reggie, pull the pictures. I just sent them to you on TSARE. Email.
All right.
And don't share the address because I made the address the subject line so you can see it.
You could have just sent it with no subject line.
I sent it with the subject line so you can see it.
Oh, okay. Let me pull
look. This is a nice one right here, and they only sold this for 188. They got
a
175 ARV.
So all the pictures are tagged with the address. So there's no way to share it without the address.
My bad.
Well, to me, you can show it because it's a no deal to me.
I don't show it. You can't show it. It's somebody else's deal.
I thought it was a wholesale deal.
You can't show it.
Oh.
It's a deal within a deal with the deal next to it. and she can't show it.
Gotcha.
So basically, going back to explaining this, y'all buying a note, or y'all may buy the note for $80,000. Y'all still got to go through the foreclosure process, the redemption period. So you're looking at 9 to 12 months minimum, right? Plus eviction and eviction costs. And then you could start working on the property. And based on what y'all did on the other Mac lien, how much do y'all think you would have to put into this one, Janita?
Shoot, probably 70.
70. So you got 80,000 tied up for almost a year before you can even go and invest the 70 into it, right?
To make 25.
Yeah.
To make 25. What you talking about?
It's only worth $175,000.
But I don't know. I don't know if that number is real. Look at Shaka. Look at your phone.
All right. So what do you think you could sell it at, Janita?
I think we still up there in that 250. So Shaka's looking at it from. So he's gonna always have kind of a. I mean, in my opinion, I get a negative perspective around the city in certain areas. But when I'm looking at it, I still see that the values are going to be increasing. Like when I'm looking at this property, that's not a $200,000 property.
Well, let's go look. Let's use 60 McLean so we can get an opinion. So I'm going off. So I think the difference is that I'm not emotional about it. I'm only looking at the facts.
But when we do a deal and then our house is appraised, I'm not being emotional either. I just understand what's happening in the city and that they're giving them these numbers.
But we wouldn't do a deal. So we only do deals that we both agree on. So if we wouldn't do a deal, like if you brought me,
hey, wait a minute, hold up. When do y'all ever agree?
Never.
On every flip. We wouldn't do a flip if I didn't agree on a number. Then I wouldn't do it. So, but let's go.
I don't think that's how that works. Because
that's exactly how it works.
You be telling me she went and brought a house and just tell you to come over and work on it.
No, she buy the house, so she'll buy the house, and then I got to go back and look at the numbers. But we still, during our inspection period, if I don't think that the numbers is going to work, the answer is going to be a no. Why would I jump in that deal?
All right. So,
but the point that I was bringing up was not why we do the deals. It was that when I assess value, my values come into fruition. That's what
when we agree. But some of the deals we didn't agree on and we didn't do, so we don't know. So, but look, let's do 60 McLean. Let's do 60 McLean.
All right. So let's say best case scenario, this house is worth 250, right? Do you want feedback on the deal or the situation?
I was looking for like you to basically do what you did, which is explain the deal to the general public and how it goes down. And then I think it's
So here's why I don't like the deal, period, right now, right? Even if you could sell it for $250, you got $80,000 you got to buy this property for, right? You said minimum of $70,000. So you got what, $150 into it. You got $100,000 potential profit, right? So, but you're gonna have $150 into this property, but you can't even touch the property for a minimum of 9 to 12 months. So, like when me and Shaka always talk about, if you had $150,000 between now and March of next year, how much money could you have made with that 150? How many more flips could you have flipped and turned over 2 or 3 times between now and next year?
Yeah, that's a good point when you're using your money.
Yeah.
Somebody else's too, though. You got to take that cost into, because I was getting ready to break it down different, but I want to look at
because if
we were to buy this property, I would get the owners to agree to vacate. Have like cash keys or something like that.
Yeah, that's if they do it though. But if they don't agree,
that would be a condition. That's the only way we probably go under contract is if we knew we were going to be getting immediate occupancy.
Yeah, you got to get them to because if they still got their redemption rights. If they just play hardball, they gonna be there. They gonna be there minimum 9 months.
But we just did that we bought a house like that.
No,
Yeah.
they're not gonna be there in 9 months. They play all the hardball they want to play.
All
It's
right.
hardball on both sides. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
But I'm even past
How
that.
much did it cost y'all to get the other people out?
I don't even know what people.
Piedmont.
Oh,
Y'all brought the note on that one?
technically, yeah, that's what we did. We kind of assumed.
No, technically, or
Yeah,
it gotta be.
No, we didn't do it like that. So basically, what we did was we redeemed the house, and then I had everything.
That's different than buying a note.
It is.
But what's the difference? What y'all feel like the difference is?
Because you
Those
still
are
have to
really
give
for
them
the-
their redemption rights.
Yeah,
Right,
but
On the other one, y'all redeemed the property, right? On
no,
Right,
but we wouldn't have redeemed the property if they wasn't gonna let us in the property.
right, exactly.
Exactly. But on this one, y'all buying the note, so they still have their redemption rights.
No, what she's saying though, it's the same way as we
It
wouldn't
ain't-
buy the house if they don't. If we go to the people that live there right now and we have our conversation, because we've done this twice. We've done this in
Right.
Taylor, and we've done this and I've done this.
But she just said they wasn't cooperating.
No, with the bank, yeah, they haven't talked to us.
All right, so y'all saying y'all would just use a different approach. Y'all would get the house sooner than the 6-month redemption period. All right,
100%. But I didn't that. So that part, I'm glad you explained that well, because that's a real issue for somebody that's buying that don't know how to negotiate, right? Or who doesn't understand the other options that they have allotted to them, right?
right.
But I'm past that. So I just don't imagine. Let's look at the comps. Go to my screen, Reg. So our comp is the high comp. 4-bedroom, 2 full baths, 2 half baths, 2,300 square feet. The next highest comp is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. How many bedrooms and bathrooms is that one?
2.5.
All right.
No, hold up. We got to be fair with this. By Highland Park, did you go out a quarter of a mile? Or did you just pull the whole city? Because you got to pull the whole city for Highland Park. Because you down on the end where McLean, Farron Park, Rhode Island, but appraisers can use Easton and all of those streets.
Well, I'm in all of Highland Park right now, and it's still up the same amount of sales. So, so Winona is the next highest.
No,
sale.
go back. Mm-hmm. Go back to your criteria. All right, you put in Highland Park, but up there where it said quarter of a mile at, change that to 2 miles or whatever or a mile or whatever the next highest one was.
And you know these ain't comps. Our 250 is real. That's real, the highest comp over there. I hear you about everything.
What's that Massachusetts though?
Huh?
What's that Massachusetts property?
A plantation.
No, that's
real. Huh?
Yeah,
it's just the backyard is bigger.
And our flip would definitely be better than that.
We're not. This is an open. Our house would not.
That's what you're trying not to do.
Yeah, I mean, the only way that our house could look like this is if we went in there and opened up walls and did everything that.
Yeah, just when I say it looks better, I don't mean that.
You talking about McLean? I mean, our McLean that we sold looks better. Or are you saying what we
in that right here? Work. That's like gaudy. That's not good work.
But it's updated. They don't care about it being good work as far as their appraisal is concerned, right?
I'm talking about what we would do to the property. We wouldn't have to go in there and do all of that stuff to get it to where it needs to be. They did a lot of gaudy work, a lot of tile everywhere. So yeah, the houses needs to be updated. But so you have a more impressive property, and on the exterior, it's already more impressive.
All right, so based on the scenario y'all gave, let's assume the property appraised. I'll meet y'all in between. Shaka said 175. Janita saying 250. Let's say 200, right? Y'all got 80,000 acquisition price, 70,000 into it, that's 150. Y'all sell it for 200, then I don't know if it's worth the time, depending on how much time it's gonna take y'all to acquire the property and get possession of it. So if it's gonna take y'all more than 3 months, whether y'all do it y'all way or y'all go through the full redemption period, if it's gonna be more than 3 months tied up, I would just find another investment.
I just don't feel like it's going. It would have to appraise at 225 for us to put in that 80,000. And then I don't know how we put that $80,000 in if we're not doing major work. Them houses over there are choppy. They just are. They choppy.
Yeah, but people want those houses. People want that character. That's what people are buying. They're not buying. They're not.
So how you spending the 80,000? What you spending the 80,000?
No, I'm spending the 80,000. I'm just saying for the square footage. That's what my guess. So Reggie said how much work. I've never been in the house, but I'm looking at the pictures and I know the square footage. So I'm not gonna say it's 45.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but my point. So if you're not going in there, when you start, the way you spend $80,000 is when you start opening walls, when you start doing remodels. You know what I'm saying? That house you just saying is we going in there renovating. So basically, all we could do is go in there and paint the rooms and put the room back the way that it, new. Put it the same rooms, put them back new. That's all just paint. So we just painting everything, some plaster work. Put some new flooring in there and a new boiler. You know what I'm saying? A new boiler, maybe some new plumbing. You really can't do nothing. You know what I mean? Because you ain't taking down no walls. So you can't really go and do no nice kitchen because it's choppy as heck. You can't really get, like, if we would have kept 60 McLean and done the cabinets the way the kitchen was set up, we wouldn't have spent nowhere near the same amount of money because we wouldn't have needed all them cabinets. Those cabinets came with, so we got 250 because we opened up. So think about what we did on McLean. We opened up, we opened that up all the way up. It has a gourmet kitchen. We don't have pictures for that. Did we take photos at all?
I don't know.
Oh, but we made a gourmet kitchen with an island. We made a master suite with a whole big ass master bathroom with a stand-up shower, a commode, double sink. What else did we do? That was the main things. The kitchen in that master bathroom was the money. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? If we wouldn't have done those 2 items, then we would have got it out of there for a lot cheaper, but we would not have sold it for $250,000. That's all I'm saying. So you saying we're going to go do this house for a lot cheaper. We're not. I just don't feel like we're gonna get a good enough appraisal. I wouldn't do the deal. And then on top of what Reggie's saying,
if y'all can't get in this house in less than 3 months and start working on it, I don't like.
Yeah, we would definitely get in less than 3 months. That would be. I think that part. I wouldn't have any problem with that part. Is if it's actually worth it, and that house might be worth it.
All right, I say no deal. Shaka, what you say?
No deal.
And Janita says a deal, right?
I'm interested.
All right, we're gonna see what it looked like. I'm curious to know on that one.
That's a wrap.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
All right, for sure.
All right.